Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. This defense for the Vikings, they were very strong in the win last week over the Giants. No matter what coverage was
What you mean your mic fucking up?
to the receivers all game long, step for step, running their routes with them. Turned out right there. Every time the ball was in the air, and they came away with 5 interceptions in that one. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Allen off the play fake. He'll dump this down to Matt Breida. I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield. And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right? I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it. It really gets them amped up as they go forward. 36 now, 1st and 10. So the shotgun snap to Allen. And he's got his big wide receiver complete. Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10, right at the 40. From the gun, it's Allen. Steps away to his left. Now he'll let it go deep down the left sideline. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Bills have taken the early lead.
Hey, I might can work with that rookie. Shit. That nigga don't look like he know 84 speed getting open like that.
After the touchdown pass to kick it away.
Hey, yeah. I forgot to sub that nigga back out for Emmanuel Hall. But shit, he playing like that on that first drive. I'm just shit.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle, feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves. 2nd down, they go right back to Cook, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Cousins. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. That sack by Tremaine Edmonds. Well, they sit him on the blitz from that linebacker spot, and boy, he got there quickly. He certainly did, and obviously he could have used a block from his running back, but I think you nailed it right there. The defender got into the backfield so fast, it was hard for anyone to react. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
Yeah.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass in the first drive. He comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
Allen's throw is complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
Well, it's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense, humming here in the early going.
First down, here's Breida. Open space inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Matt Breida with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bills are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Cousins gives way to Cook. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Vikings send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the second time. It's taken to the 26. Diggs with a good footwork. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A very good kick there, but 15 yards on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Now, right now, they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
An excellent run there coming from out wide.
And we used to consider these jet sweeps to be gadget plays or something a little bit unusual, right? But now most teams have some version of this play in their playbook. And I think it's a lot because of the receivers that are being developed nowadays. These guys look like running backs even though they're playing out on the perimeter.
A big game there for the Bills.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a
they'll bet it is that time.
And continues to be one. With a
and he'll get in. Touchdown.
Buddy gonna quit.
Touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Bills will add on to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone.
I wonder why I can't put Wilson in that fucking formation.
Now to start their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3 and out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Now we've got movement up front. And I think this is going to be on Minnesota. Ooh, moving from his tight end spot there.
Do you think that perhaps the play call was for him?
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Throwing his Cousins. And the catch good. It's Eifert. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion.
That was that nigga first completion of the game.
Gave up the completion, but I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync.
Second quarter is 21-0.
As he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender.
That's a nigga first pass of the game.
Even though it was complete.
They'll run it. Here's Cook.
Oh.
He's gonna have the first down.
Good try.
The 38.
Yeah, they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
Oh, I read this hoe and still got fucking caught. And that nigga Josh Jones still got the tackle. That shit crazy. I read the screen and still got caught on the line.
Screen with my defensive training. They want to keep those pass rushers honest, and they did so there, and they wound up picking up positive yardage.
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Cook. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
On 2nd and 9, Cousins, and complete, right side to Cook. 2 yards on the pickup there, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
Brandon, you know this is going to be discussed because
This nigga giving this hoe to dab and cook every play.
they've got to find the football, and sometimes they don't see the defender. And in this case,
Even when he throwing it, nigga, he ain't looking for no reads. Just straight dabbing. It's probably a screen.
Cousins to throw it. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th.
He probably finna fake this
out their punter as he's on to kick it away. He's been a busy man here in this 1st half as he gets it away. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly. So that'll
I wonder if Justin Ross is a superstar.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose. Allen's throw taken in by Valdez-Scantling. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the 1st half. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Allen. That ball is caught. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. From the 32
Can we get a TD right here?
Throwing now is Allen. He's going to float this one deep right.
Can we get? Oh shit! I almost shitted on that nigga with Justin Ross.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
First down and more for Allen. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Certainly making his presence felt in both the pass and the run game. He's having an impact.
Yeah, his first carry of the game right there. He had hurt him with his arm. Now he's showing that he can shuffle the puppies as well. The kick by Bass is good. And the route is on. It's 24-0. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Cook. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
On 2nd down, Cook. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for 1st.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you do so many things anyway.
Should be boring playing a nigga who just be still running that hole, losing by 24.
Or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the
Swear to
defense
God.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 56 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. A give. This is Cook. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a 1st here on 3rd down. To throw is Cousins.
Tre'Davious is like just got routed by Conklin.
The Vikings 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Can't make this type of shit up.
1st down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Oh my.
2nd down, it's Cook again. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. They'll run with Cook, and he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
This is a tough situation offensively because down 3 scores, the field goal kicker's not even going to come into play here. As an offensive play caller, though, you know you have to take chances. This is a time to get creative.
And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave him with a 4th and goal. from the gun. Here's Cousins. And it's incomplete.
Nigga did all that to still not score.
They're turned away on 4th and goal. And this shutout is going to
End of the third, nigga just literally had the ball for the whole third quarter and got all the way to the fucking 5-yard line and couldn't score. Oh my gosh.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And now you've got
Wait.
the clock winding down.
No, that nigga Dalvin Cook like, goddamn.
What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2 minutes.
That nigga tired in the bitch.
This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing.
That hoe almost over. I just turned 2 clock on though. I'm finna go on, get him going on this drive. I just gotta get this first down real quick.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs.
There we go.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. 3 quarters have come and gone. This is the National Football League sports. So that last play gives him a little more space now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line. Now a give to Breida.
It's me, I got too wide.
Materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now,
there he goes, right side. The 30, 10, 5, and all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, 82 yards. And the Bills look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Here's Bass now for the extra point.
That nigga DJ getting something right over there.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone.
Who?
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game is played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this.
That shit crazy.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Here's 2nd and 10. Handoff comes to Cook. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that one. No gain.
Yeah.
Still 10 to go on 3rd down.
You know, this dick still family. They got a whole bunch of people from Louisiana.
To throw, Cousins. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
Block that nigga, man.
Blocking there nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Bills are going to take over in great position here for the 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. And some space here. And they can't bring him down. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. 84 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Running out of the gun here, Breida. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. So the first drive ended in 3. This time they take it down and punch it in the end zone.
So that first drive felt like they were just gathering knowledge, didn't it? Just
motherfucking ball went through that nigga head. Boy, that shit crazy.
They put it all together and got it all the way to the end zone.
Tyler Bass now for the point after. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now. As he
I ain't try to dive in there. I tried to fucking fall. What quarter y'all in? Y'all in the 1st or the 3rd? All right.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. A gain of 3, 2nd down. And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning. Second down, they go right back to Cook.
Boy, they keep clicking me on the wrong people, bro. Click me on the person who right near that nigga.
2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. They'll run on 1st down. Cook. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if
You said
you're
made 13.
take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Let's go, defense. Here we go.
On 2nd down, it's Cook, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1? Now Cousins. Setting up the screen for Cook. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38.
God damn, it's tough for them Vikings, boy.
Bring up 4th down. The Vikings send out their punter. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. Deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Oh, he takes it in, doesn't let it bounce. He takes it at the 2. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before we hit 000. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they've got the big lead here in the fourth. On the handoff, this is Breda. And space opens a bit.
Fucking bitch. I needed 1 yard. They some hoes.
So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball. Exactly what they were looking for in this one, and that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So for Buffalo, they remain one of the hottest teams out there as the win moves them to 6-1. And they'll have another home date next week as the Miami Dolphins come to town. Meanwhile, for the Vikings, the struggles intensify as they drop to 2-6 now on the year. And they'll try again next week at home against New England. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Bro, that nigga had -8 passing yards.